Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Boo, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her formal obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Gracie's going to come home with her very own training collar, and you'll be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, she's sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Boo, heel. Now, at this time, she has a job to do, and that is to stay even with her trainer's left leg. And each time he stops his feet, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So when you're walking her, you're out and about in the summertime, she should be walking right next to you like a little lady. And each time that you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit. So if you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone, she should be sitting nicely at your left as she's doing right now. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit-stay you're going to practice in your house, starting out at about 30 seconds and working all the way up to 3 minutes. When Fred returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her, returning all the way back to heel position, and her job is to hold that sit until he releases her with praise and gives her another command. And they take off heeling again. Now, I know this is all very new to all of you, you're new dog owners, but she really needed this training, and I think that you're going to enjoy working with her once you get the hang of it. You're going to get private instruction from us, and then you're also going to have your video to practice with at home. And if you keep your eye on Fred's left arm, when she's not where she's supposed to be or doing what she's supposed to do, he gives her a little tug and release. Now, she tends to want to go into a down on her sits, so that's why you see, it's just because she's been worked a lot and she anticipates. But the next command that we're actually going to demonstrate is the come on command. This is a happy command, and you do use her name. And she should come right in front, and she should sit. And that should eliminate the jumping, coming at you and jumping all over you. And then she goes back heel to heel and back sitting. Very good. And everybody in the family can take turns working with her. This is not a one-man job. It's a family job. And she'll do much better knowing that the whole family knows what she's capable of and are willing to enforce it. And we'll show you how to put your commands into practical application in your home. Stay. Fred leaves her in another sit-stay. She looks like a buzzard. And he's going to call her again.
Gracie, come, girl.
She comes right in and sits. Very well done. And then she goes back to heel again and back sitting. Good. Now, the next exercises that we're going to be demonstrating for you are her down commands. They're a little bit harder, but you're going to really, really, really want to practice these. And you don't even have to go outside to do it. The heeling is going to be great when the weather's warmer and you want to get out and about with her. But all these exercises should be practiced indoors as well. Now, with her seated at your left, you take your left open palm straight down toward the ground and give the one-word command to down. Now, she's been trying to go into this down the whole time until we ask her to. So she's still got that Shiba attitude, believe me. She will test you and push you. And she'll pretend like she's never heard this command before. When Fred returns back to her on the down, he walks all the way around her, returning all the way back around to heel position. He heels her right up out of that. She should actually not be laying upside down. Technically, that's a down, but it's not a very pretty one, but that's what she does. And he'll demonstrate that down from a heel for you one more time. Now, he just gave her a correction because she's standing there bored, not lost her focus and isn't doing what she's supposed to do.
Down. Down. Stay.
So you have to be determined not to take no from an answer, for an answer from her, because she'll try. And this time Fred will call her out of that exercise.
Good girl.
Praises her for coming, which is always a good thing. Back to heel and back sitting. Very good. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. And remember, all of these commands are being done just with a training collar, not with the collar that you're going to purchase, as far as some of the other behaviors that you're having, the cat chasing. Fred leaves her in a sit-stay and he turns to face her. This is the only time that you're going to use your right hand to give the command.
Down. No.
Now he said no and repeated the command, and she went right down. She almost pushes you till she knows that you're serious, and then she's like, all right, I'll do it. And that's the Shiba personality coming out in her. But we have demonstrated for you all of her obedience commands, and honestly, she can do them a lot better than she just did them on this video. But this will help you when you're working with her at home. And we will have a great lesson when you come. We have lots to teach you and lots of information for you. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.